Oh, größer
Was
machen.
kommt denn jetzt?
Mr. Carbot. Carbot persönlich.
Thank you so much for everyone coming out. I really appreciate it. I always get nervous that only a couple people show up, but we got more than a couple people here, so thanks for coming. Today we're going to be animating.
Arbeitet der für Blizzard oder ist er selbstständig?
Ja, schon selbstständig unter anderem. Ich schätze mir, er wurde halt dafür eingeladen, um das zu zeigen.
Ja, weil... Ja, ist ja ein witzig, seine Videos, sag ich mal so. Oder?
Und knuffig.
So einfach, aber man erkennt es gleich.
Ja.
For which character you would like, and that is Rainer or Brightwing. So I'm going to call it a name, and then you guys cheer, and whatever's louder, that's the character that'll fight Diablo, okay? So, Rainer? Or Brightwing?
Natürlich. Funkelchen.
I draw Rainer a lot, so I was hoping you guys would choose Brightwing.
Ja, Sadistendrache.
So if you haven't heard of me or Carbot,
Na, was machst du uns jetzt was Feines?
Stimmt, was los jetzt?
And we make Blizzard cartoons, we parody them, and I think we've done every franchise, I believe. And we kind of do based on players' experiences and our own experiences and whatever we kind of felt was like weird or funny or ridiculous or whatever, you know. But yeah, so we do use Adobe Animate to animate cartoons, and about 90% of the time it's frame by frame.
Adobe.
Frame by frame animation is like the traditional way of animating.
Adobe ist ein tolles Programm, aber man kann alles für dich machen.
But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and draw Diablo.
Adobe für die
Du
Haare.
kannst mit allem animieren, wenn du weißt wie. Alles teure ist eher meistens so.
And again, our characters are super simple.
Ja, aber die Programme, auch wenn sie teuer sind, dann bieten die aber viel Leistung dafür.
Is actually like 1,000 extra lines.
Ja, nicht alle.
Kein wirkliches zu
So like
sehen.
1,000 times.
Ja, das
But we're going to do a very
Einfach
short
nur teuer.
animation because animation does take a long time to do.
Da habe ich normale Programme.
So again, if you aren't too familiar with our cartoons, you'll
Ich habe
notice
ein
that
freies
it's much
Programm,
more
da kann ich auch
simple than the
animieren.
actual characters.
Ja, Rudi Rentkamel hat ja ein Video rausgebracht über 3D-Objekte erstellen, wahrscheinlich für das neue Tool, was dann kommt. Ich weiß nicht, was der da für ein Programm genommen hat. Ey. Wahrscheinlich braucht man das auch noch. Was?
Länder.
Animier uns doch auch mal eine kleine Chibi-Version.
Kleinen Lehrer.
Genau.
Ihr könnt ja mal den Cartoon bringen, den Sonja gezeichnet hat.
Wie bremst man den Scheiß?
Sollte ich ihm vielleicht mal schicken, das Bild, wa?
Nein.
Macht da mal raus ein Video. Ja?
Du beschwerst dich auf Englisch. Ah, du möchtest dich auch nirgendwo dran beteiligen, wa?
Möchte auch keiner.
So it's kind of self-explanatory. But yeah, I started doing these cartoons. I was actually going to school for animation, and I was doing the assignments, and I was kind of getting like bored with the assignments because I wanted to do something that I was
Diablo.
and that I wanted to do.
Ja, bei so einfachen Figuren brauchst du keine Hilfsstellung.
And
So einfache.
and so I was playing a lot of StarCraft at the time, and who here play StarCraft?
Sachen, was du schon bist.
I love StarCraft. I played it ever since it came out.
Aber das ist halt Chibi-Figürchen nur.
98, right? 98, I think it was. StarCraft 1. And I remember getting the expansion for War.
Genau wie halt, wenn du ein Chibi zeigst.
But yeah, and so it's like I was playing a lot of StarCraft 2 at the time, and I was like, I really just want to create cartoons that I'm interested in. And so I did, and I made 3 of them before we released 1. And after I released the first one, I was super nervous, by the way. I like absolutely nervous. I showed my friends the first 3. They all thought it was great, and I was like, yeah, but they might just be saying that. So again, I was still nervous about it. But then I released it on YouTube, and I was absolutely like blown away by the response. Like I guess you guys, right? And it was absolutely amazing. And then I still remember the first negative comment. I wanted to like crawl in a hole and die there because it was, I can't remember what it was, but it was like, because I guess art, you probably hear artists say this a lot, but it's like you're giving a part of yourself, and then someone might critique it and it might, you know, hurt your soul or whatever. But I mean, I feel pretty lucky because it was a very warm response. So let's go ahead and draw Brightwind.
Dieser abgespackte Drache,
The other thing that was kind of led me to the designs that we have currently is that there's a YouTube channel that I was watching, and this actually kind of led me to the simple designs that we have now. But it's called Birdbot Studio, and it was just this simple, very simple characters. They didn't say a word, but they still did this like little story or whatever. Each cartoon was different, and I thought that was so cool that so much expression was done without any words. And so that's kind of where the approach came from. The designs are simple, and there's really, I mean, there's a couple cartoons where I did some voices and stuff, but yeah. So that's kind of the approach that I took, and I'm glad that I took it because there's so many people around the world that watch it that, you know, might not understand English, and so they get to watch it. As long as they play the games, they understand what's going on. So it's really cool to have. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second keyframe for Diablo. Sorry, there's a layer issue there. The Diablo, we're going to put on onion skin. So this is the onion skin, which allows us to see the previous frame and the next frame. We have no next frame, so it's only showing the previous frame. So we know what we're drawing or where we're drawing at or whatever. I feel like Brightwing needs to be a little smaller. There we go. A little smaller. Lord of Terror is pretty big. So. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next frame, his next pose, the next key frame. And he's going to grab Brightwing and toss him over him like he does in Heroes. So we go ahead and do that. And again,
Kannst du mal an das Disney-Studio erinnern? Komm mal, ihr habt das
keyframes are a really important thing to do because, like, a lot of times you might just go, I can animate, I can just draw. Great. And then when you do it, all of a sudden the character's head is like completely, it's like smaller or bigger at the end of the animation. You're like, how did that happen?
Andere Programme können das auch, hast du
All the
gesagt.
time, very easily, if you don't do keyframes. Keyframes allow you to at least keep the consistent proportions, which is really easy to
Und die versucht eigentlich Animation zu machen, ist allzu schwer. Du machst die erste Grundbild und dann verschiebst du das und generierst Bewegung.
really good thing to do.
Kann ich mal. Und so los.
Make the slide ahead more. Go. And usually, I think about almost every Saturday we release a cartoon. There's once in a while we don't do a cartoon, so we don't have a ton of time to animate. Another advantage to having simple characters and 1 to 2 minute animation. So I think even then we're kind of fast, which is really good because we get to keep up a cartoon a week. But as I said, every extra line you do, you're gonna have to draw that line, 1,000 more times. So with Heroes characters, they tend to be a little bit more complicated than like, the Marines that are just like, we're gonna keep a Marine here. He's gonna be watching. We'll just do that just for fun. Actually, no. We'll add them in later if we have time. Yeah. So as I'm going to be doing this animation, I'd love to have questions. We have a microphone over here on the right and on the left. So if you have any questions that you have for me, or what I do or our team, feel free to come up and I'll answer the best of my ability, and hopefully you'll enjoy the answer. So again, this is the next keyframe for Diablo. He's going to be grabbing Brightwing, and then let's make him flip him over. So go ahead. Yeah.
First question?
I am. Go ahead, man.
Fantastic. So you've come a long way from those first couple episodes, and so I wondered if there's been any changes to the process now that you have more people on board. Do you have like some in-betweeners, or like, are you animating like different frame rates?
That's a great question. So the process has somewhat changed a little bit. When I animate, I do now use, like before, I literally just drew every single frame. I didn't take advantage of like the program. So in that way, it's a good, if you know how to take advantage of the program, it's really good. We also have a couple other animators, one being my brother, and a couple other people, and so I always do the storyboards though. Well, like 95% of the time I do the storyboards. And we all, me and my brothers usually always come together and think of the ideas. So now that it's like my career, yeah, definitely the process has changed, because at the very first like 12 episodes, I just sat down and started without a storyboard, without anything. And so now we write it down what we want, storyboard it, and then we animate it. So it has evolved from just a very on the fly kind of thing to, I wouldn't call it like super professional, because it's still a very tiny family business, and we still got to do these weekly cartoons, so we do still have to rush things, but it has evolved in a little bit more professional way. So.
Well, thanks for answering. I appreciate your answer. Best of luck with your family business.
All right, thank you. So what I want to do is actually keep this keyframe right. It'll allow me to do the other animation frames a lot easier. So again, these keyframes are super important, as I've kind of been harping on a little bit. So here we go. He's going to start pulling Brightwing, and showing the weight shifting of his body as well. And I'm not going to animate Brightwing at this time. We're going to do it after. So it's a little bit easier to animate. You break it down. And yeah, if we have another question, go ahead.
Hi. So if you release one clip a week, how many people work on it, and what exactly each one does?
So usually it's about 2 people that work on a single cartoon, 2 to 3. When it comes to animation, there's usually just one animator. Sometimes, like if another animator is working on it, I'll touch it up at the end, or I'll add something that I feel is lacking to like an extra scene or something. Like maybe the joke wasn't as funny as I thought it would have been. So, but yeah, so we storyboard it, and then we give it to the animator. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's somebody else now. And then after that, we send it to my brother Sam, who does all the audio. So he adds in all the audio. And actually, sometimes Sam, I gotta give him props, Sam, because sometimes he makes the episode. Like the audio, like it saves the episode. Like Sam, it's really good. Keep it up. I love it when you experiment with this stuff. So it's usually about 2 to 3 people on average.
Very cool. Thank you. We love your episode.
Thank you. Thank you. So here's the next keyframe. He's going to be flipping Brightwing over his head and into the ground. Which means he's going to be turning around. And his body's going to be twisting a bit, so we're going to show that. These are the spikes on his back. With designing Diablo as well, I was like, it's a lot of horns and stuff, so I had to figure out how to minimize it as much as possible. That's still a little complicated. Anyway, do we have another question? Go ahead, man.
Yeah, sure. So, good afternoon, and I would like to ask about the Diablo series you announced in the summer. Unfortunately, there was no information ever since, so anything coming still?
You will hear information, not next week, but the following week. So, in 2 weeks, you'll get a little prelude, and then the following week, episode 1. So, in 3 weeks, you'll get episode 1.
Super. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Great question, by the way. Which tells me I need to communicate better. So it's good feedback, too. Constructive feedback. I like it. We can go ahead with the next question. Go ahead.
Hi. So, sort of piggyback off of the other dudes. I read some comments online saying that the StarCraft, the next season is going to be the last season, and I guess you're going to concentrate on like Diablo and Heroes of the Storm. Is the StarCraft officially last season, the next one?
If you probably noticed, we've been doing a bit of a story with it. We got the main character, Patches, and his girlfriend, Medic, and then Crackhead, his buddy, and Zealot, and all that. Season 7 will end their story, and we've had this ending in mind for several years now, and I'm really excited to do that ending. So unfortunately, that story will end. We'll still do StarCraft's cartoons, but it won't be part of that kind of series, I guess, you know? Yeah, so in a way, yes, it will end, but not the end of any StarCraft cartoons ever.
And then just a quick one.
Sure.
Will it become more prominent, the StarCrafts, if Blizzard releases StarCraft 3?
Oh. Yeah, that'll probably help.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for the question. So we slam him into the ground. I'm going to actually adjust this. Again, this is it's really good to have these keyframes. It kind of sets out your plan and gives you a nice guide to follow. We can go ahead with the next question.
Hi. Do you ever participate in the voices in your own animations?
Yes, I have actually. Great question. There's been a couple where I've done the voices off the top of my head. The Nova cartoon, the Nova Cobra Ops. I did all the Marines saying, "Where is she? Where'd she go?" If you watch it again, you'll definitely be able to tell from me. And the Minions in a Eurostorm cartoon where it was about the Minions, I think. Yeah, it was just about the Minions. And so I did those voices. And I think the StarCraft Archon one. So those are 3 I know I've done. There might be more, but I don't think I'm a great actor, so I try to stay away from that. And I don't think I'm personally, like, when I try to be funny, I don't think I'm that as funny as I think I am. So I let the cartoons be funny, and me, I can be behind the scenes and just hope you guys enjoy the cartoons, not me per se. So, but yeah, so I have done a couple of voice acting, but I would like to try to do more, but again, I'm obviously nervous about doing that. So,
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we can go ahead with the next question.
How you doing, Mr. Carbot? Quick question. What is the story behind Avatar and Brightwing, especially in that Mephisto episode?
Oh.
Like, what's the story behind those guys?
That's a great question. Brightwing is a psychopath, right? So And Avatar is like this genius, but he's kind of pathetic at the same time. So they just make a great team, we thought, and but they both kind of look innocent, you know. So Avatar's got he's got his pajama skin and stuff like that, and we just thought they would make a really great evil team of psychoticness, death, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that we kind of when we and my brothers talked about, and we laughed about things in our mind just work, and so we try to communicate that through the cartoons. And even sometimes we don't know exactly what it is, but we feel really good about it, and it makes us laugh. So then we try to make you guys laugh about it. So yeah.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. So right now I'm just gonna. I realize I don't really have too much room on the canvas, so I'm gonna shrink everything a bit. There we go. And now I'm going to start the in-betweens, which now you can see the onion scan back on. It's going to allow us to do to see each frame and do the in-between frame, as I was talking before. So kind of goes like this. So the blue, the faded blue line is our previous frame, and then the green line is our next frame. So we got to turn Diablo's head. Rotate it. One thing that really helps about when you're animating too, animation, a lot of people think it's like about artistic talent, which it is, and again, it's a little bit. But it's also, it's actually the study of motion, the study of, it's the illusion of life. You got to make things turn and rotate and feel real. And it doesn't necessarily have to be realistic motion. It just has to be believable in the world that you've created. So yeah, understanding motion and kind of 3D space, even though you're working on a 2D canvas, really does help. So let's go ahead with the next question.
Hey, Carbot.
Hey.
Best friend.
Hey, best friend. How's it going?
Hey, first part of my question is Deckard Cain everything you hoped for after would be cool if you did hit the whole thing before it came out?
That's a good question. Oh, I'm trying to think of everything that happened. What I did, he's definitely awesome. Is there anything that I wish he had? I kind of like the, they made it a talent, but the respect the elderly thing.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of no one's allowed to attack him except heroes, so towers or mercenaries aren't allowed to attack him, so he could chip away at something.
Because it would be rude if they did that.
Yeah, because it would be rude. I really like that, and I really wish that was a thing, but yeah, they're the balance and design team, so they obviously know a lot better than I do. But yeah, he's definitely an awesome character. And he was really fun to play when he came out, and I'm super glad we have him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And real quick, when you guys do all the sound for your videos, I know you guys have to scavenge through all the different games and pull sound clips out. Are there any sounds that you guys have had to like specifically create for your videos that weren't something you can just pull out?
I know there are. There definitely are. I'm trying to think of an example. But yeah, there definitely are, and I can't think of anything right now. Sometimes Sam will he'll just do it himself, and sometimes I'll notice and sometimes I won't. Actually, one that comes to mind is in one of the more recent StarCraft episodes. We had an overlord trying to swim away, I guess, and warn his team, and he had to move as fast as he could, and Sam made that the sound of the jellyfish overlord trying to move. So that is one that comes to mind.
All right, good seeing you, Carbot.
Thank you. You too. So we can see here the movement starting to happen. And I'm actually going to use this frame here I'm going to use it again, but I'm just going to shift it. So, just because it'll add a little bit more time to that frame. And I'm going to add one more. It's going to be kind of similar to this one. if his arm is going to be bent. Let's go ahead with the next question.
Hi, thanks for coming. I'm just wondering, I know it's probably really busy doing a lot of those animations, but have you considered doing a feature-length film? I can imagine it would take a long time, but it would be nice.
I would love to do that for the end of our StarCraft series. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know if people understand. Like, I would love to make it like really nice animation too, not just the regular episodes. Just because there's no time to. I mean, it's kind of rushed, to be honest, every week. So I'd love to just spend time on one project and just make it be super happy with the turnout. So I have thought about that, and we have talked about it. We would have to do something on Kickstarter or something in order to do that. And I'll be completely honest, I don't know how many people understand how long animation takes, so I would be worried about the price and then the tolerance of the reception of that price to do something like that. So that's why I haven't really took it too seriously, but I mean, that would be awesome. And I would love to do that. I would love to just spend a lot of time on that. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then the next question is similar to that mod you made for StarCraft. Have you thought of maybe bringing like a tablet game or something out of it?
Yeah, actually. If it was something for like StarCraft specifically, that would obviously have something that like Blizzard would have to okay it and things like that. Blizzard's a big company, so I'm just a little guy, so a little voice in the wind, I guess. But who knows? You know, I mean, I'm up here on stage, right? Like I started in my attic 6 years ago, drawing this with a desk that was built on. I literally had a desk on top of a desk because it wasn't tall enough. And now I'm here, so who knows, right? Like Blizzard's been awesome. Thanks, guys. So that's a huge surprise. So who knows, right?
No, for sure. But thank you.
Thank you. Now let's go with the next question.
Hi, Carbot.
Hello.
First of all, I would like to thank you for being here and showing us your awesome drawing skills. I'm from Germany, and I heard that last year you were at Gamescom, and when I heard about it and I didn't go, I actually totally regret it. And I was wondering if you already have some plans to go there next year. I could offer you being a guide on the side and doing translations.
I would love to go again next year. So yeah. That is entirely up to the Blizzard Europe team.
Yeah.
But I'd definitely love to go again. So I've been twice.
Oh, twice already.
Yeah, I've been twice actually. Yeah. So third time's a charm, right? So maybe we'll do it again. Third time.
Yeah, nice. One more thing. We saw this video of the top 5 community moments of BlizzCon, and I just wanted to let you know it's not on this top 5 moments, but mine was actually last year when the dad came to the microphone of your presentation, you know, and he said that you have his son. Like, you deserve everything, like, and I appreciate so much what you do and the joy you bring to our lives, so please keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to explain what this is right now. This is a motion blur. It's a thing in animation. This is how it looks. But yeah, so basically, I mean, in regular film, it'll be the blur of maybe an arm attacking or swinging or something moving really fast. The frame can't catch all of it, so it looks like a blur. This is a cartoon version of it. It is very effective and it's easy to draw. So I recommend it for cartoons that you guys, if you're an animator, if you're trying to animate, it's definitely an awesome thing that'll help. I'll show you what we have so far. as you can see. And it kind of chains a quick motion together. Yeah, let's go ahead with the next question.
Hey, Carbot. I love the amazing work. A couple questions. Which episode was your favorite to work on, and what do you have against Uther?
It's awesome. It's one of my favorite characters. I don't know why he became like that. I don't know. It just. You know what I think it is? I think it's probably the tutorial level. He kind of says obvious stuff, you know? So, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes I don't know where the idea, like, why we get this feeling about certain characters. It just kind of happens, and we're like, yeah, that feels right. And I think that's why Jim Raynor is the way he is in our cartoons. It's like, he's a tutorial character. So he just attacks. What? Very simple-minded kind of character. So, yeah, I think that's, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, thank you. And which episode was your favorite?
Oh yeah, episode. I really like the Varian Parian one because that guy's vicious. Like, I think he got nerfed now, but like, he would like fight 4 people, and you would have to retreat sometimes because he's so vicious. He had weaknesses. But like as a melee character, he was terrifying. It was like being sent to the lion's den, you know? So that or yeah, I'll just say that one. That was one of my favorites. Awesome. Or the Blaze one. The Blaze one I like the end. Where they come into the bunker. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, so thank you. Now we're going to do a body rotation because he just flipped Brightwing. So that means we're going to have to rotate Diablo's body. Yeah, there's his head. Flip. So again, that's where kind of understanding the 3D aspect of things really helps a lot because if you don't understand how the body turns and what would go where and how it would rotate, then it can make things a lot more difficult. Yeah, let's go ahead with the next question.
Hi. I wanted to know, with the amount of work that went into the StarCraft mod, how is that workload on top of regularly animating, and what do you think would need to be done to implement that sort of mod into the other Blizzard games?
Well, StarCraft has an editor, so I don't know if the other ones could possibly do it. And it was actually really challenging because it was meant to have 3D characters, obviously. So what we did is made this like invisible square that would just, like a flip book, show the sprites facing the camera. So it's actually a bunch of invisible squares showing images, is what you see. And then you'd have to coordinate that with which way it's facing, even though it doesn't actually turn a bit, which way it's moving and facing, and then change the image accordingly. It was a lot of work. My brother was doing a cartoon, animated cartoon every other week, the Wildcraft series, Andrew. And so I only had to do half the amount of work that I would normally do. So that was a huge help. And a lot of long hours. There would be, I had really weird work hours, but it wouldn't be uncommon to, I'd be working till 1 in the morning. And then...
Yay! Und gehen die ganzen Verrückten wieder ran. Gott. Ich sehe schon die ganzen Gebilde, die oberkranken Sachen.
Nächste Woche Veröffentlichung von dem Themen-Toolkit, dann ist der 20. Jetzt.
Das wird krank.
There's a lot of art in there. That's why it can never actually be a full-fledged mod. Yeah, so hope that answers the question. Yeah. Right.
Irgendwie wird gerade schnell duster.
Let's go ahead with the next question.
Good afternoon, Mr. Carbot.
Hi.
The one question I have today,
Schluss wird sie verarschen.
consider doing a Warcraft 3 animation?
I would love to do a Warcraft 3 animation. Absolutely love it. I love that game. That was a game a big part of my teenage life was Warcraft 3. I played Night Elves and Orcs. I usually was in between those two. I was terrible with humans and I was terrible with undead. But yeah, I'd definitely love to do it, for sure. So you can probably expect that at some point. I don't know if I should call it Star or Warcraft or something else, but yeah, you'll see that at some point, for sure.
Thank you.
And thank you. Let's go ahead with the next question.
My brother and I would like to know, since you mentioned you played StarCraft earlier, we'd like to know what rank you are.
It's a great question. Let's see. I haven't played in a while, I'll be honest. The very best I did, I was top diamond, and I was playing Masters players, but I almost wish they didn't show the rank, because every time I saw a Masters play, I was like, oh, it's Masters, oh my gosh, I might be ranked up. And then I get all excited and I do a dumb strategy, and then I throw the game completely. So top diamond was at my best. When I go back and do my placement matches now, I still get platinum, so at least I'm still in platinum. So that's my best though, top diamond.
I have a second question. Could you sign my brother and I's t-shirt after you're done?
Sure, yeah. Meet me over there. And we'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead with the next question. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Carbot, how's it going?
Good. Doing really good.
Big thank you for the picture that you sent. Right here, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh!
Yes! I don't know
if
you remember, recognize your work?
I do, yes.
Thank you. So, fast, easy
Ich habe
question.
natürlich extra das vom Shirt an.
Or lions?
Why you do this to me?
Yeah.
Easy. It's easy.
Horde.
Hey, good answer.
Oh, Lord.
Horde, yeah, I feel like you get to like mess things up a bit and destroy things more, so that's usually more fun.
Ach, beide sind Fachpfeifen. Man muss beide mögen, man muss beide verprügeln.
Alright, go ahead.
Hi. My
So
friends
is
and I
es.
would really love to see a like Hero Storm event in HOTS where the character skins match your design, or if you could possibly get us a stick pony mount, we'd really like that. Or a stick unicorn, if I could have one of those. Any chance of that happening?
I would love that too. To be honest, unfortunately, I'm not an employee of Blizzard, so I don't really have any power here.
Well, if they're listening, I would give all my money to that. So, Blizzard, please make that happen.
That would be awesome. Yeah, and the Hero Store event that you described would be awesome. I feel like that'd be a lot of work, but again, who knows? I am here up on stage.
It would be the best event.
I would love it.
I would take all week off from work.
That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know. Keep asking for it. Honestly, Blizzard listens. I mean, we just got Janitor Leoric, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Blizzard listens. So.
Thank you.
Thank you. No.
Irgendwann
Can't
mal.
forget his face.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, next question.
Hi, thanks for coming. With WoW Classic coming out, I was wondering if you're going to do like a separate thing for just WoW Classic, or if you're going to try to merge that in with your existing world of WoW Crafts. Like, would you have like a low-res stick figure beside your usual orc guy or something, or?
Like a low polygon.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
You're welcome.
I haven't actually thought about doing a WoW Classic, but I feel like that's an obvious choice, so there's a lot of things, yeah, you can definitely have fun with there.
Yeah, like the hunter could be out of ammo and, you know.
Yes. Yes, yeah, and the traveling.
Yes.
The traveling would be really, yeah, okay, yeah. Good, I like the idea. I'll definitely, we'll figure it out. We'll do something.
Awesome, thanks.
Okay, then Brightwing is going to be moved. We're running out of time. And I want Brightwing to have her revenge. Which she will. This is where we get to do another motion blur.
Ja. Wie auch immer.
Here we go. So we're gonna work quick here because don't have too much time. And so a little easy, quick thing that you can do here actually is just again, when you kind of have to rush and you gotta get a cartoon on Saturday, you know, those days, you can just do like a little kind of bounce. So there's no, it's animated to help with the facial expression. We can do another question, I think. As I'm trying to finish this, go ahead. Yeah, hi.
I was wondering, okay, if we can get enough support for this. If the Heroes of the Storm team asked you to, or asked you which ones you would want, to create a set of skins in Carbot style animation, which ones would you love to have put in the game?
That's a good question. Probably Rainer. I mean, he's shooting with his tongue out, and that'd be great. Someone said medic, yeah. Just all these Marines just tearing, just being. Yeah, probably Rainer. I don't know. Who would you like? What would be your pick?
I would totally love Stitches because he was my main.
Oh, Stitches would be great too. Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diablo wurde gecheapt.
Stitches is a great one too. Yeah, Rainer or I don't know who else. Uther. Yeah, I don't know. I like those derby characters though.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's give him a cheer. Let's see if we can get this happening, guys. Carbot style for Heroes of the Storm. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Funny thing is, I haven't really drawn Brightwing too much, so it's only like 2 episodes, I think. And we won't really be able to animate it, but here we go with the Emerald Wind. I'll do one last question to finish up.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey there. So who is your favorite Heroes of the Storm personality to animate? Like, personally speaking, I love how you animate, like, Alarak and Chromie.
Oh, yeah. My favorite now? or just the character themselves, like the final results?
Which is more fun?
More fun. I tend to have more fun with easier characters. So yeah, sorry, this is a repeated answer, like Jim Rangers. so just because they're so quick, you get a result quicker, and you can have a little bit more fun without taking too much time. But yeah, so yeah, I guess that would be my answer.
Cool. Also, is there any chance of new Carbot merch? Because your six-pool shirt is one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you. That is something that's kind of under control. Like, Blizzard kind of has a say in that, so I've been trying to change that, and so hopefully soon, but I can't make any promises, obviously. But again, just say it enough, and things will happen, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I don't really have enough time to animate the rest of this, but
Langsam ja echt. Du bist da am Arsch, ey.
We will finish this up here.
Das ist schrecklich, ey.
We'll just do that, I guess. We're out of time. Sorry, guys. I was gonna make him unpolymorph, and then do a classic cartoon. He's off a cliff and falls down, but you know, okay. But yeah, so there we go. Let's see the final results of this 5-second fight. So thanks again, guys, for coming out.
Hashtag läuft.
For Blizzard for having me here, and thanks for all
Daumen
your support.
hoch.
Honestly, it's been such a journey. It's my passion. It's my love. I love doing it, and it's been incredible the response you guys have had
Cool.
for us and our entire team. And so keep enjoying the
Ah, Mann, schon vorbei.
release every Saturday.
Schade.
And, we look forward to keep doing them. So thank you guys again.
Oh, geil. Haha. Er ist gechippt und dann...
Thank you for attending Carbot Live. Up next, the cosplay exhibition.
Oh yeah. Cosplay! Was sehe ich mir gleich rein?